Construction is work that demands attention to detail, a keen eye on your work and on your teammates. When any of those things are lacking, the results can be disastrous. In fact, almost 800 construction workers are killed annually while trying to earn a living for their families. On the job site, the leading causes of death are falls, being struck by objects, electrocution, and being caught in or between hazards. Some think that this is just a part of working in construction, but our team, Balfour Beatty, refuses to accept this. Should you be at a greater risk because you work on a construction site? Absolutely not. Some companies just talk safety. At Balfour Beatty, we live it. So in this video, we'll share with you our core safety principles. Principles designed to ensure that you go home the same way you came in. Understanding and following these principles is important not only for your safety, but also for the safety of your coworkers. We call these principles zero harm because we believe that no level of harm should come to anyone as a result of our business. Be safe for your sake, the sake of your coworkers, and for the sake of your loved ones.
So where do you want to go to lunch?
Where do you want to go to lunch? Don't care.
Okay. Let's do Magpie.
That sounds perfect. Hey, how are you?
Hey, you should get off the phone. You're driving.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back when I get home. I'm driving. Thanks, babe.
Did you know that you are 3 times more likely to crash if you're driving while distracted? Each year, distracted drivers kill more than 3,300 people. Whether you're at home or on a Balfour Beatty site, never use a cell phone or handheld device while operating a vehicle or piece of mobile equipment. If you must take a call, stop what you're doing. Find a safe place to park or stand, and then get on the call. It's non-negotiable. And remember to never be within 10 feet of moving mobile equipment or vehicles. Also, be aware of blind spots around any piece of equipment. And be sure to make eye contact with the operator before approaching that piece of equipment. When you follow these principles, you reduce distraction and increase team safety.
Stop, brother. You're doing that one wrong. You should wear your glass and gloves. We've been through the PTP every morning.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Remember, you want to go home the same way you came.
Every year, thousands of construction workers are harmed because they aren't wearing proper personal protective equipment, or PPE. That's why you should always wear a hard hat, glasses, high-vis outerwear, and gloves appropriate for the task you are undertaking. Of course, being properly equipped for the task might mean wearing other gear like dust masks, respirators, harnesses, and other PPE. Proper PPE prevents injuries and could even save your life.
Hey man, we're running late. Let's cross here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't go into the danger tape.
Man, there's a crosswalk right there. Let's just use that.
Use the main entrance.
I was just gonna grab some extra material, but you're right.
Walking into an exclusion zone or restricted area can lead to serious injury. One mistake could be your last. To keep this from happening, you should never enter an exclusion zone or restricted area. Don't let anyone else either, unless you have been given permission by the person in charge of the zone. Even then, it's vital that you never work beneath a suspended load, and make sure all work activity has stopped before you enter. Simple precautions like this can make the workplace much safer for you and your coworkers. So let's make sure to hold each other accountable.
Hey, Cameron, you can't be on the ladder.
Hey, Tom, what are you doing?
Climbing up here to measure for the next piece of drywall.
You gotta put that rail first, man. Remember what we talked about in the meeting this morning?
Yeah, you're right.
Let's put it on, man.
Hey, Cameron, you can't be up on the ladder. It's not a toy.
Why?
Because you might fall and get hurt.
In our industry, falls from elevation account for 1/3 of all deaths. At Balfour Beatty, we believe this is preventable, and we go above and beyond OSHA standards to make sure this doesn't happen to you or your coworkers. So when you're working on platforms over 2 feet high, use rails or restraints. And if you're working more than 6 feet from any adjacent surface, you need to have fall protection that prevents or arrests a fall. And remember, if you see something, say something.
Hey, do you remember what we talked about today in the morning on PTP?
Yeah, I forgot all about it. I'll have the operator move the dirt back, and I'll have to put this ladder in the ditch.
All right, thank you.
Jose, I need you to move the dirt back, away from the ditch.
Properly supported ground can prevent dangerous situations. You should never work in or around unsupported ground. This includes any excavation 4 feet or greater, unless ground support measures are in place or the excavation has been properly laid back. No matter how quick or how easy the shortcut is, the risk isn't worth serious injury or death.
That should do it. That don't sound right.
Hey, Brooks, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, did you test before you started working?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And did you lock it out at the panel?
No, I forgot. Let me go lock it out.
All right, let's go do that.
Electrocution is one of the leading causes of death in our industry, but it doesn't have to be. Make sure that you never work on any mechanical, electrical, or pressure system unless the energy source has been isolated, discharged, and tested by you. You are the only one who will know for sure.
Are you sure about this load?
6,000, right?
Let's double check it.
We're good for 24 feet.
Okay, that'll work.
A big part of zero harm is eliminating hazards on the work site. Being aware of capacity limits helps us all reach this goal. It's quick and easy to check your capacity limits. You should never lift a load that exceeds the capacity of the equipment you're operating. It's also important to make sure none of your coworkers are in the drop or swing zone when you perform any lifting operation. And make sure you're never using a tool or piece of equipment for anything other than its intended purpose.
Hey, Julie, hang on a second. Did you get back from lunch?
Yes.
Well, look, we need to get our harness on and rope the area off.
All right, I was in a hurry.
Yeah, I understand. Here, I'll give you a hand. We'll get it flagged off.
All right. Hey, honey, why aren't you using the jack stands I bought you for your birthday?
Good idea. Thanks.
Having the proper protective arrangements is essential to you and your coworkers' safety. Never start or continue a task without having the proper protective arrangements. These include hoarding, shielding, exclusion zones, and having fall protection in place. This will protect you, your coworkers, and members of the public. Remember, we want to make sure that no one gets hurt on or near our projects.
This room is a mess. Chastity. You and your brother need to do a better job of keeping this room clean.
Hey, man, I think it's getting messy.
Yeah, we need to clean this up. Come on, I'll help you pick it up.
We can't stress enough how much a clean work area makes the job safer. It prevents slips, trips, and falls. It also helps your production. We want to always make sure that you're as safe as you can be, but we also take pride in what we're building. Having a clean work area goes a long way in helping us earn that pride. Before every shift, or any time your planned task changes, you and your coworkers must review a pre-task plan together. Please consider all of the risks associated with your work, and especially make sure you're following each of the principles outlined in this video. Understanding and either eliminating or mitigating these risks will make the workplace safer for everyone. If you see something, say something. Let's make safety personal. Look out for each other. Doing the right thing can save more than 800 construction workers' lives in the United States each year. Balfour Beatty Construction wants everyone to go home safe from every job, every day. But we can only do it with your commitment. Zero harm. Let's make safety personal. Every choice, every action, every day.